Hey there, folks. My name's Max Wolf. I'm a senior backend engineer on the Analyze Product Analytics group, and I want to show the funnel analysis work that we've been working on for the past few weeks, which is now in production and available, although behind a feature flag. So there's a few parts to this. First of which is you can now define your own funnels, which is awesome. So in the product analytics.gitlab folder, you can now create a funnels folder and define as many as you want, and one per file. So on this project, I've defined a funnel called activities, and it just tells me how many people enter this particular website through the homepage and then move on to the activities page. It's a really small funnel, but hopefully it illustrates the point nicely. So this file was committed to the project via an MR. If there are any compliance requirements or code owner rules or anything like that, the file is checked in the same way that any other file in source control would be. So that's great. And this then defines a dynamic schema in Cube, which is awesome and allows us to query it as if it were any other API. So from this, we can now query Cube to get out the information as to how many people made it through this funnel. So over here, you can see the standard query, /projects, /project ID. This is a private project, so we won't be able to repeat this. And then we call our Cube forwarding proxy request.load. And the query should look like this, which is defined in the GitLab docs. And if you go into docs and search for product analytic funnel analysis, you can see an example like this. So you take the name of the funnel and replace it wherever you see it here. And here as well. And this should return a list of steps and counts. So we'll just refresh it. Great. So amongst all the Cube cruft, you can see the important bit here, which is data. We might be able to look at it in JSON, might be a bit nicer. Is that better? Arguably not. Okay, we'll go back to JSON text. You can see that we've got 2 steps. And in my test data set, there were 563 people that made it through to the first step. So in this case, that's basically how many people hit the homepage in the time frame, which at the moment is all time. And then of those people, how many made it to step 1? You can see 334 of the 563. We can add as many as we want to this. We can edit this as we go along as well. So let's go ahead and edit the funnel and let's add another step and see how that looks. So we'll give this name. Well, let's find out what some of the other pages are called first. So we can see that in the behavior dashboard, hopefully. Okay, so activity is a big one. This is another quite well-visited page in this application. So probably a good chance that some of them will be there. So pick the correct. There it is. So name of the page, the target is that, and the action is a page view. Great. So you can see we've added a new step to our into our funnel. So we'll just commit those changes. Because this is my own toy project, I've got the ability to commit directly to master. But we should now be able to create the project again. Once Cube's cache is refreshed, which can sometimes take a few hours, you'll see an extra step here. I'll try it a couple more times and see if it does appear. No, not yet. That's fine. So it's because the pre-aggregation only re-aggregates every few hours, which is why we can't see the second step yet. There you go. Last refresh time was just now. I have to give that time for it to appear. I'll try again in a few hours and hopefully the data will arrive. But as you can see, you can define these any way you wanted to. Again, if you wanted to create another funnel, you can just create another file in this document, in this folder. So we've created another one called completed purchase. So we can replace activities with completed purchase. I don't think the data exists in this project, so this will probably return nothing useful. Yeah, you can see 0 got to the first step. 897 people completed the first step, and no one made it past that. And if you try to pass it in the name of a funnel that is not defined, you should receive an error. There you go, completed funnel not found, or completed for purchase not found for that path. So yeah, that's where we are right now. This is available in production today, assuming that the feature flags are enabled for that particular project. Feel free to reach out to anyone in the product analytics team if you want to enable that for a particular project and you'd like to explore more. Thanks very much.